So I just had a good lesson over here with Carson, one of our sophomore kickers, going to be a junior, and one thing that we got out of him was a little extra hang time, and it's a big part of psychology of kickoffs. A lot of people don't realize, but if you put your mind in the right frame to think you're going to do something, a lot of times that will happen. But if you sort of set yourself up like, oh, the wind is in my face, or I feel like I'm running uphill, or oh gosh, it's going to rain, or whatever, that negative thinking, we all have that from time to time, but we got to wipe that out and try to turn around when we're in kickoff mode to feel a little bit more dominant, a little bit more powerful. So Carson, one of the guys I was coaching today, he's a pretty even-keeled kid. He's very smooth, really good on his field goals, but on his kickoffs, what was a negative was he was running at the same tempo for the duration of his steps, so he wasn't progressively getting faster as he got closer to the ball. So a big thing that we did today was we worked on, when we set up our ball here, just sort of consciously, not subconsciously, but consciously, after we take our steps, I'm not going to take the full steps here so you can hear me, but come a little closer. After we take our steps, just mentally feeling like we have the wind at our back. We feel like we're running downhill. We feel like we got a little more pump of adrenaline. So instead of feeling like, oh man, my last kickoff, I felt like I was going uphill, the wind's in our face, I don't have any power right now. It's the opposite. Let's go right over that way. So when you, come over here, Carson. So when you take your kickoff, you want to think about getting up on the balls of your feet. Getting up on the balls of our feet right now, feeling like we're running downhill. A drill I like to do with people that have this issue is just run and feel like we finish past the ball. We're going to do it again. Feel like we're up on our toes. All of our weight is going downhill. I got the wind, all the positives, everything is going for me right now. I'm going to absolutely crush this ball, and then we go take our actual steps. And when we do our actual steps, as we talk about at camps and lessons, you have to progressively get faster as you get to the ball. So the big deal we talk about, not many people have them these days, but if you have a stick shift vehicle, you go from first gear to second gear to third gear. If you go from first gear to third gear too fast, what happens in a car is you stall out, the car turns off. Same thing on your kickoffs, that's when you get stutter steps. But with Carson, the example that we're talking about right now, who's recording it, is he was staying the same tempo through the kick. And because of that, he wasn't quite maximizing his distance. So when we kick a kickoff, I want you all to think about consciously feeling like everything's in your favor. The field is slanted down. The wind is at my back. I'm gonna manhandle this ball. Bring out your alter ego, so to speak. If you're one of those more quiet, sort of easygoing people, try to get a little more hyped up for your kickoff. Get on the balls of your feet. Okay, I'm gonna crush this thing and progressively get faster. And I think you'll see that you hit the ball a lot further and hopefully a little more hang time from that.